Hi babies, welcome back to Thursday's episode where we are going to be talking about how long sex should really last. But not only that, I've decided to couple it with how to extend the length of your sessions and then also how to shorten them if you feel you last a little bit too long. But first things first, I would like to give back to my audience in some way, somehow, so I teamed up with this company called Promescent. Now, they have taken it into their own hands by closing that orgasm gap that we are always talking about. They have designed a delayed spray used by over 500,000 men across the world, as well as being the only company clinically approved in the USA. So you know damn well that this stuff is going to work. Promescent has a unique special formula for fast absorption, working in as little as 5 minutes, helping you last longer right now. And the most important thing is that there is little to no transfer onto your partner. Because I mean, if you are pleasing a vulva, that is the last thing we need to do is last longer. Now, if you're sitting there thinking, oh, what, I'm gonna be walking around with this spray in my pocket, don't worry. If it's not convenient enough for you, Promescent has you covered with their delay wipes. Extremely convenient and discreet. It's pretty much the exact same size as a condom. Perfect for travel or even a date night. These little guys here are 75% more potent than other delayed wipes on the market. So they are packed with a punch. However, if you are looking for that max performance, the spray will show you your top results so that you can perform at your peak. Now, for my vulvas out there, don't you worry, we did not forget about you. We've got you covered with the arousal gel. All you have to do is apply a pea-sized amount to your vulva and this baby will start working in just minutes. It will increase the level of sensitivity, enhancing your satisfaction and, of course, your arousal. Baby, would you care to heighten your sensations? Promescent literally carries all of your premium sexual wellness needs all in one spot. And we have gifted you 15% off just by clicking the link down below. With free shipping over $10 throughout the US, all the way to you being able to try it out for 60 days, guaranteed or money back. Yeah, even if you used it and you didn't like it. However, remember, Promescent has actual doctors recommending this to their patients. And don't worry, Promescent has got you covered. They are incognito with their packaging, meaning there is no mention of brand name or product. So what do you have to lose? Try Promescent today. Claim that 15% off and enhance your sexual experience. All right, babies, let's get started. So when it comes to sex, a lot of us grew up hearing phrases and still hear phrases like this today. I can last for hours. We went all night, sparking up questions around sex and mostly anxiety-inducing thoughts. Am I big enough? Am I thick enough? Am I doing it right? Am I lasting too long or not long enough? Those are just some top thoughts that are running through the average person's mind. Now, quick fast, I want to get these stats in this study out of the way, but I thought I would bring it to you anyway because a lot of us like statistics. I don't. For instance, this one that is publicly known is only done on 34 people, and they considered sex finished when the penis owner comes. Now that's trash, but here they are. Keep in mind, this is heterosexual sex, P and V, and there is no foreplay. Man, I really love this study. This study's great. 1 to 2 minutes is considered too short. 10 to 30 minutes is considered too long. And then we have 3 to 7 minutes, which is considered adequate. And then 7 to 13 minutes is considered desirable. Now I have questions for these 34 people. I want to know a lot more, but this is a study that is publicly known and most talked about, so I had to talk about it in this video. Do I agree with it? No. So I went and I found a more recent study done on 500 people, still heterosexual couples, and talking about P in the V, finding you guys a better average time. And out of 500 people, that's anywhere between 3 to 7 minutes. Nonetheless, we shouldn't be comparing our sex lives to other people's. What is good for somebody might not be good for others. So that's why communication is very important, even if that means it's going to be a difficult conversation about somebody lasting too long or not long enough. Or maybe somebody's pleasure is being forgotten about or not catered to enough. But I want to talk about factors that might impact your time. The first one is going to be age. Some say the older that you get, the longer it takes to get an erection. and even keep one. And on the flip side, they say that younger men struggle with finishing too fast, although both of these things can happen at any age. The second one is sexual dysfunction. In this category, the first one is erectile dysfunction, trouble getting an erection or trouble even keeping it. The second one is going to be premature ejaculation. This is usually classified a minute and under. The person ejaculates sooner than they would like or than their partner would like. And the last one I want to talk about is performance anxiety, something that both vulvas and penis owners can struggle with. Negative thoughts around sex and your sexuality, worrying that you won't be able to satisfy your partner. This can also lead to PE and ED, or even avoidance completely. Now I want to talk about how to shorten the duration of your average sex session. Yes, I said shorten because we have to hit both sides. So we need to talk. Communication is lubrication. If your partner is lasting longer than you would like, you need to tell them. Sex is when both parties are filled with enjoyment and satisfaction. Your needs, your wants, and your desires are all being filled. In order to hit that target, you also have to be open to communicating in the bedroom and outside of the bedroom. The first recommendation that I have for you for shortening your sex sessions is to actually show and tell your partner how you like to be pleased, how you like to be touched. So if you've already tried telling them over and over and over again, it's time that you take a step back and you show them. Do it to yourself. Show them the way you like it. It can be really hot and really kinky. And that's exactly why I did a mutual masturbation video, because I just love it. The second thing that you can do is actually touch yourself while your partner stimulates other places on your body. Maybe an invitation to ask your partner to use a toy on themselves while you watch them. Visually stimulating ourselves while we are self-pleasuring. And the last one is find your position. The position that helps get you there, the one that you like to see, the one that you like to be in, the one that turns you on the most. Now let's talk about how to lengthen your average sex time. So quickies can be fun for sure, but only when they're intentional. So there are 5 different things that I want to cover in this section. The first one is going to be the squeeze technique. When you feel like you're about to come, I want you to pull out. Have you or your partner to squeeze the point in your penis where shaft meets the head. Hold this position for several seconds and just take some deep breaths. This is gonna retreat your ejaculation. And yes, you can do this multiple times in one session. The second one is one of my favorites to do, and it is a practice. So you must be soft with yourself. It's edging. The stop and start method. So you'll need to get to know your body. What starts happening when you're reaching the point of climax? Do your butt cheeks tighten? Do you clench your jaw? Do you take shorter breaths? So when you feel those sensations happening and you know you're getting close, you pull out and stop stimulation completely. Pause, breathe, and until that feeling passes, you just chill. Then when that arousal feeling starts to drop, then you can reintroduce stimulation again. So you'll need to become pretty familiar with your body to realize and indicate when that point of no return is coming, literally. Now the third one is also something that is a lot more long-term and something that can be done daily and doesn't have to be done during the actual act of intercourse. And that is Kegels, pelvic floor muscles. So you know when you stop and you start peeing, that's the feeling and the sensation you are looking for. That feeling of the stop phase where you will hold for 3 seconds and then let go for 3 seconds and hold for 3 and let go for 3. Now you can do this when you are peeing. However, you can also just do this throughout the day. And I'm letting you know, if you do this during playtime, they will feel it and you will feel it, and vice versa. If they're doing it, you're gonna feel it too, because I guarantee if they have a vulva, you have had it done to you. Now the fourth one is going to be the numbing spray that we talked about, which is promescent, and you can also get numbing condoms as well. They usually contain ingredients such as lidocaine and benzocaine, ingredients that will help decrease the amount of sensation you are feeling temporarily. And the fifth one is going to be the premature ejaculation wipes. All you do is wipe the head of your penis to extend sexual pleasure. All right, babies, that is everything that I have for you today. I hope finding out that average sex length eased your mind a little bit and reminded you not to compare your sex life or your sexual experiences to others, and that most people tell little white lies when they're talking about it. All right, babies, don't forget to check out Promescent and use that link below for 15% off, and I will see you guys on Monday. All right, babies, see you later.